iGaming as the future of affiliate marketing.
To discuss this, I believe, a very exciting topic, I'm really happy to invite on the stage Charles Harrison, CEO at Bet Advisor, betadvisor.com. Very important not to mix or anything. So please give him a big hand. Louder, please. Don't be lazy giving the applause to our amazing panelists. Also, please welcome on the stage Cosmin Mesenschi, CEO at FirstByte Media. Give him a big hand.
Hi, Cosmi.
And also, please put your hands together to welcome on the stage Milica Zivic, HR Manager at HIREQUARTERS.
Hi, Milica.
Also, please welcome Dhiraj Gupta, STO at mFilterIt. Give him a big hand. Okay, maybe he's a bit late, but anyway, I hope he will join our panel. And last but not least, give it up to Richard Hogg, Director at Open Books Holding.
Now, in the next 25 minutes, we will speak about affiliates and the iGaming industry. So we will see together with our guests what could be the future of this industry. So we will start with Milica, that offer with their company service for all the affiliates. We will speak about contents and the future of contents. So everyone says that the content is the king. And from your experience, can you tell us how the content will be important even more in the future of this industry?
Hello, everyone, and thank you all for coming. I work for HIREQUARTERS. I'm a content writer and the HR manager at the company. And our main niche is iGaming. And we produce content, a lot of it, for various affiliates. So I can tell you a little bit about content. My CEO, the CEO of the company, he was previously on the stage. He was discussing the AI and the content writing. And the discussion was about whether AI will take over the content writing from actual writers. So in my opinion, as well as his, this will not happen in the foreseeable future because content needs to be guided by humans. Yes, okay, I don't know, software or machines or whatever, they can produce some form or something, but you need a human eye and a human mind to produce high quality content. And in iGaming, you can come across a lot of texts, various texts, about, I don't know, specific businesses, blog posts and all sort of things. And if you read a lot of them, like I do on a daily basis, you can realize that many of them just repeat the same things. But the key is to produce content that will actually give some value to the reader, which is exactly what affiliates need. No one wants to read content that just says everything that was already said in some other article. So what you need is to focus on your subject, to hit the right note, and then to produce content that will attract readers and then give them something through affiliates.
That's good. Thank you so much. So what I would like to know from Cosmi, that got the opportunity working for one of the biggest companies in the industry, that is Catena Media, how a big company like Catena Media think about the future of contents?
I've been part of Catena Media for over 2 years now, but things always evolve, they change. So for a top leader in the market, they always has to think to the next level before even the new trend came. So that's the challenge that they have, the team has. And when I was at Catena, everything was super fast, super driving toward the innovation and thinking about what's next, what's coming next, where is the new trend. Questioning, having lots of meetings, making a lot of questions. So that's what starts. The process is always starting with a lot of questions, making, okay, where is the market going? Where is the customer going to be? We have seen with the COVID now, A lot of trends changed in the past, and right now everything else is like you have to adapt. You have to be flexible, and if you are not flexible toward the new change, then most likely you will be left behind, and that's not something that a huge company that wants to keep the level of and the top market share wants to do. I mean, they want to keep going and growing and more.
That's so important. And speaking about content, we see that a lot of affiliates produce content sometimes or almost every time for free. Because every time that you have an affiliate business with some big operators, you just make your money according with your revenue. That's a very important point. Do you help, for example, in your case, any affiliate to create better content for their own business?
Do we create for them?
Yeah, I mean, there are affiliates in the industry that sometimes to have better content comes to company like yours in order to get better content to offer to their audience. And how works this relationship with affiliates?
Yes, of course. We have a lot of affiliates reaching out to us precisely because we don't rely on anything generic. Like our company isn't as big as some maybe more popular ones, but all the people that are in it are high quality workers. So we can rely on each other that we will produce high quality content, and we always do a test round. Like affiliate reaches out and asks like, can we work together? Can you write content for us? We say yes, sure. We will write test articles, a couple of them, 1, maybe 3. It depends on the agreement. And if you like it, we can continue working together. And usually the answer is yes, because we're really devoted to it in terms of research. We check all the facts. We have double checking, like the writer writes the content, and we have the editor that goes through it in terms of grammar, in terms of fact checking again. And when our text reaches the client, it's perfect. Like we can say that it's very, very good, and clients have been satisfied so far.
That's good.
Charles,
Cosmin,
can I ask one question to the lady on the
Sure.
stage? Because it's very interesting from the affiliate perspective, why an affiliate should come directly to you rather than creating content in-house. So what's the answer to this? Because I'm very curious.
Sure, I understand. Because usually it's difficult for them to focus on all things. Like, let's say, we have 100% of our moment now. You can do maybe 2 things, but you cannot do both of them well. So if they have one main focus, they can focus on that and then leave this thing to us, which is not their main thing. And it's very difficult, trust me, don't ask how I know, to find good content writers nowadays. Good in terms that you can rely on them, that they can produce good content, they can do good research, they will do it well in terms of grammar, and that they will not disappoint you in future. Like they can maybe do it for some time on a high quality level, but then at some point they'll just give it up. Like, okay, it's fine, I'm doing a good job, now I can relax. No. In our company, that doesn't exist. Like everybody gives their maximum at all times. That's why you can reach to us.
Good. Thank you.
that's good. Yeah, I love this kind of interaction because these help us to create a better understanding of everything. So feel free to make question each other. That really will work much better. So my curiosity for Cosmi is I know you got this long experience in the betting industry with big company, but at the same time now you're moving in the crypto space.
Exactly.
So I think that this is something is happening always more often, and a lot of my friends are moving from gaming to crypto. So what do you see about the future of crypto space and gaming as kind of bridge of the 2 markets? And what is the expertise that you can bring from one world, the gaming world, to the other one?
That's very interesting, and thanks for the question. So as I mentioned before, if you want to stay in the top and get your market share and be one of the top players in the market, in the whole world, you have to be flexible. You have to see where the market is going. And back in 2019, I've seen, thanks to Catena and thanks to a lot of researches, that the crypto market was starting to move, especially in the gaming industry. And at that point, what do you do? It's like you make a lot of questions. Should you like go into this little niche that might grow and grow, or you should still stay in the same market as the top ones. If you come too early in the market, you might be like, okay, I am missing out something. It's like the market is not still ready for the huge growth that it can happen or might not happen. So you don't know. But at the time, it was, I would say, the best moment to join, because a lot of more attention was coming, a lot of more institutions were coming to the crypto space, a lot of more projects. So the development got like super, super high, and a lot of people came. So everybody was coming with their mentality, their mindset, their innovation, and it was the right moment to be there. And I see that between gaming and crypto, it's basically one of the best combinations that can be. The huge market money that you can find in crypto, you have it mostly the same, if not more, in gaming. So if you have a combination between these, you have like something remarkable. But doesn't mean that this is gonna be easy, but it's the contrary. You have a lot of competition. It's like double the competition between, in gaming you have one competition, in crypto you have one competition, and these two combination is you have the double one, so it's much harder to be there. But also with the high difficulties you get also higher rewards. So that's the best thing, I would say, thanks to on at least where my company is positioning itself right now.
If I may, I agree completely with you, because it's the same thing with affiliates and iGaming. Like, we had seen the growth of both the industries in the last, I don't know how many years. And when the two successful industries join, they make even bigger success. So the same thing now goes with crypto and iGaming. Like, we have seen the combination of the two on the web and everywhere around, and it turns out to be like the future, exactly the topic of our discussion. The future may be leaning towards crypto.
So I have a question for both of you. I moved from betting business to crypto. I'm so happy to spend a lot of my time in crypto. Do you see your future moving much, much more in crypto? Or do you think the gaming industry will be always a relevant part of your business?
Well, I think that iGaming will remain the relevant part of our business, but I see that we are slowly leaning into crypto, as I said. Like, it's becoming our present. Like, maybe still for some people crypto is some kind of future, but we see it everywhere, and I think it's already here. So I think we will keep iGaming, but we will do our best to focus on crypto even more in the future.
I would say that I will move with the market. So if the market goes to crypto, I stay with crypto. If it's going to gaming, I stay with gaming. So I'm flexible, and that's, I think, what makes us very competitive in the market, because we have a lot of speed. The team is very fast. So if anything changes in the market, we are gonna be there. As anybody wants, like, where is the attention, you go there. And that's, I think, what we are gonna do.
That's perfect. So another curiosity comes from the geo of the business, because with this new future of crypto and gaming fusion that we see that new markets like Philippines, Asia, are becoming always much, much more important. So how do you see this challenge for your business? So how you can change maybe the content you create for your customer according with your geo? So how do you see this challenging for the future?
I don't see it as a challenge at all, because we already do it. We focus on many different markets, and the customer is always right. So if they want this kind of content, they send us their brief, they tell us what they want, and we produce the content. We adapt, and we're flexible, as he mentioned as well. So I don't really see it as a challenge.
That's perfect.
So it's a very tricky question, I would say, from my perspective, because there are a lot of regulation happening right now, and it's very important to be on top of that, because I know that the Asian market is growing in the crypto space but also North America, Latin America, Europe, Africa is another gem that not many people talk about, and a lot of regulation comes in, so you have to know how to regulate and how to talk to your customers, to your audience. So us as affiliates, we are looking for where is possible, especially because if you are in the gaming industry as well, it's way more trickier. So as I said, everything comes with a higher challenge in this middle ground between gaming and crypto. So yeah, that's it.
That's cool. So one question about affiliates. So what roles as the affiliates in your own business? Are you running any, let's say, affiliates program for yourself to get more writers or to get access to new markets?
We are planning to, but developing the network is much easier said than done. So you really need to focus on each separate aspect of it so you can do it well. And we accept nothing less than perfection. So if we can't do it well, we won't do it until we learn how to go there exactly. But with our experience at the moment, I think we can move on with it.
Thanks. So, Cosmin, what about yourself and your company?
We are mostly affiliate, but we are not gonna hire new affiliates for us sooner or later. Most likely, we are gonna keep one layer of affiliate where there is us and the operator, and that's all. But still, who knows? Maybe in the future, if the attention goes there, we might be there as well, depending.
Do you think that the affiliate networks has a huge future in the crypto space and the gaming space, or no?
Yes, I really believe so. Because if you are a lead generation media company, it's not that you get more revenue with only one brand, but the more different audiences you can cover, then you get more attention from the audience that you want to get. And you know, there are so many different niches in the world, even in the crypto or different target markets that you get. You want maybe more beginners rather than advanced. So you need more different brands to cover such targets. And if you have a network of websites, that's these assets that you have, then that's very necessary, I would say.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are on the last 3 minutes. So my last question is about these events. So after almost 2 years not meeting in person with other friends of this industry, how do you feel about this big conference we have here in Dubai, so well organized?
I feel great. We will miss this, I think, because, I don't know, the online world is great, and that's like the present, as I mentioned before. But a human touch is something that makes everything meaningful. And I think it's quite different to meet people in person, talk to them, like share the energy, and then, I don't know, grow a business from it maybe, and then to just discuss things by email or other means of communication online. So I think this is wonderful.
So I love technology, but sometimes thinking about such kind of conference in the metaverse, I don't feel so, so happy, because otherwise how we can drink together, how we can spend time together.
Of course, yes, that's the most important part.
I hope we can balance both things. So get some nice conference on the metaverse, but at the same time got this kind of event all together.
I think we can practice in Metaverse and then put it in action here.
Yeah, that's good. So Cosmi, what's your feeling about this conference? How did you spend the last hours?
I would say
how is your
it's
feeling,
always good for networking. I think the main goal I had since I came and decided to join this conference is like networking, because the more people you know, the better for business, but not only for your personal growth. And after not being part of any conferences for the past 2 years, then you feel it, like you need to meet people. It's we are social animals, so you basically have it. What about you?
I'm very happy. coming from a city like island like Ibiza, I was feeling that I was a bit isolated. And now to be here in Dubai,
parties,
it's
no
so
parties.
nice. Yeah, it's so nice, so cool. So I want to say thanks to our speakers to be here, to share all their experience. And I'm very happy to be in this conference, and we can meet later with everyone. And above all, I suggest a big thanks to the organizer, because they did an amazing job. So thank you to everyone, to the operators, to the people here, and let's meet soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.